So the first move we're going to look at is a very Brazilian move. It's the elastico, also known as the flip-flap, sometimes even called the snake bite. So what we're doing is we're transferring the ball from one side of our body to the other, making it look like we're going to go in the direction of our dominant foot, which for me is my right foot. So we're pushing it with the outside of the foot, and then we're moving that foot around the ball, snapping it with the inside. So we really want to transfer that weight, then immediately after we perform that second touch, we need to accelerate. This is what's going to catch the defender. The little flip-flap movement is just to offset them, then the acceleration is what's going to take you away. Move number 2 is the basic switch, which is essentially just an L drag to a V cut. You'll more commonly see this in the game of futsal, where using the sole of the foot is really encouraged, but you do see it in the game of football too, especially from those Brazilian players like Neymar. So we place our dominant foot on top of the ball, L drag it behind our standing leg, then we transfer it to our opposite foot, again putting our foot on top of the ball, and finally performing the V cut. And the most important thing is when you perform that final touch, you want to accelerate immediately so you can get away from the defender. So move number 3 is the R9, invented by Ronaldo Fenomeno, the original Brazilian Ronaldo. So essentially what we're doing, we're placing our opposite foot to our dominant foot on top of the ball, dragging it towards ourselves slightly, and then we're almost performing a La Croqueta. So it's a very good one for baiting the defender, takes a bit of practice. When you can produce it at top speed, it's really going to off balance them so you can get away. So push the ball towards you, La Croqueta, then accelerate away immediately after the final touch. Move number 4 is the Neymar cut. This is one Neymar uses all the time. He's just rolling his foot over the ball, transferring the ball from one side to the other, then really aggressively snapping the ball in the opposite direction and then accelerating immediately. So you're really baiting that defender with the sole roll, and as soon as he takes that bait, you then snap the ball away and immediately accelerate. And the final move is multiple step overs. This is something players like Robinho and Ronaldo Fenomeno used all the time, just throwing their feet around the ball, keeping the defenders guessing which way they're going to go, so the ball isn't actually being touched throughout the entire move until that final second where you snap the ball in the direction you want to go. So if you keep throwing your feet around the ball, the defender's just going to be off balancing, trying to guess which way you're going to exit, and then when you finally make